What's something your parents never let you do that everyone else could? For me, it was sleepovers. Not once in my entire childhood did I ever get to stay away. And it wasn't just a casual rule. It was this bizarre hill my parents were completely willing to die on. I grew up in a typical suburban neighborhood where sleepovers were basically everything. Birthday parties, Friday nights, random weekends. Kids were always sleeping over at someone's house. It was the unspoken currency of childhood social life. But every time I got invited, the answer was always the same. You can go, but we'll pick you up at 9 p.m. No exceptions. My parents had a whole system, showing up at the front door right at 9 o'clock sharp like clockwork. I remember once being at my friend Rose's birthday party in 5th grade. All the girls were unrolling their sleeping bags and picking movie snacks. And there was my dad standing in the middle of their living room like some kind of parental fund police. Rose's mom even tried to convince him to let me stay, saying she'd personally keep an eye on us. He just gave that tight-lipped, polite but firm smile and said, "Family policy." Like that explained anything. The worst part wasn't even leaving the party early. It was having to explain why. Every time, kids would ask, "Why can't you stay?" And I never had a good answer. So I made stuff up. I have to feed our dog in the morning. We didn't have a dog. Or I have swim practice early. I didn't swim. The embarrassment was soul-crushing, honestly. I tried everything to change their minds. I cried. I even made PowerPoint presentations about the developmental benefits of peer socialization. Yeah, I was that kid. I got my friends' parents to call and personally vouch for adult supervision. Nothing worked. By middle school, the invites started to dry up. I became that girl who always has to leave early. So eventually people just stopped asking. I'd see Instagram stories the next morning, pajama pics, group pancakes, chaotic blanket forts. And it started hurting so much that I'd make up excuses to not go to the parties at all. Leaving early felt worse than not being. The strangest part? My parents weren't strict in most other areas. I was allowed to watch PG-13 movies, had a fair curfew for regular hangouts, wore what I wanted. But when it came to sleepovers, they were unshakable. Then, when I was 16, I finally snapped. We got into this huge fight, and I completely broke down. I was sobbing, asking them why they insisted on making me feel like an outsider. That's when my mom got really quiet. She sat down and told me that when she was 12,